Hey, what's up guys? King Drake in here, and in this video I'm playing some Tanki, finally! A commentary on Tanki Online. I was able to get the chance to play about an hour-long game yesterday and recorded it all, but I had to speed it up twice as much, double the speed pretty much, to do a commentary, because I'm not going to sit here talking for an hour. Anyway, right now I'm upgrading my Isida and changing my stuff, getting ready for the battle. Then we're going to jump right into it. I had to upgrade my Isida. Well, I wanted to do that instead of upgrading the shaft, because I don't use the shaft that often. And when I do, I either sit down here, way down there where you see that pipe. Well, you can't see it now. And just sit there and aim at the ramp, and just collect the crystals that fall on top of me, or I sit over here at the edge of the cliff, over here right there at the edge of the cliff, and just shoot people coming up, or you shoot them in their spawn and spawn trap them. But at that location I don't earn any crystals. I don't get any crystals, so I rather use the Isida, run around the map at our spawn and heal my partners, giving us a better chance to win the game, as well as capture or collect some crystals, so you'll see sometimes I'm trying to fight to get around my other partners to heal one guy, or just a little while ago I failed to do so, and that's mostly what I do, is just heal my partners until I have to go ahead and attack the enemy. But usually I'll wait for the enemy to come to me. Very rarely do I go into their spawn, which I will do later on. But that's very rare when I'm using the Isida, because it's not something you want to go running around the map with, because it's very short range. You got to be kind of look at this bastard. He waited for me to come up the ramp, then he tried to push me to flip me over. I hate people like that, man. They're just annoying. Anyway, although it's good to do that to the enemy, when they're coming up around. I believe I'm lagging right now. Yeah, I was lagging pretty badly at the time. But yeah, when the enemy's coming up the ramp, you can just, push them over, easily push them over. But you shouldn't be doing that to your partners, It's kind of a douche thing to do. Anyway, this is one of the few times I'm going to go into the enemy spawn, and notice there I quickly retreated, because I had a couple mines down and I didn't want to lose them, because once you die, your mines just disappear. You lose them forever once you set them down on the floor. It's not like Black Ops where you could pick up your equipment, once you set it down, that's it. Anyway, I was recording earlier today, but my niece came home and she started, well, I had to help her with the homework, and she was just annoying the crap out of me, so I didn't bother to add that in there. I figure I'd just redo the whole commentary thing, so having a really pretty good commentary, talking about a bunch of stuff, favorite foods, schools in different countries, from the countries that I grew up in, and America, whatever. But yeah, whatever. That was pretty fun. Too bad, suckers. Oh, look at this guy. I'm chasing him so I could heal him, but he's running away, so I just said, you know what, forget it. I believe when I was recording it, I was cussing like crazy at how stupid he is, because whenever I'm damaged more than half of my health, I always retreat back to base, hoping that I have a partner there that can heal me, and I'm pretty sure he knows he has a partner here that can heal him. Oh, this is great. Gonna kill him, then I'm gonna kill his buddies that follow, or with the help of my partners I end up getting some of them. Couldn't get him. Oh, gotta sacrifice myself. And that's one thing that I do a lot in Tanki, I will easily sacrifice myself, jump off a cliff just to get 10 crystals, and I just healed that guy and he left. Great. Real smart guy. Anyway, except for when I have supplies equipped, then I'm not gonna bother wasting it by jumping off the cliff. Um, Gonna heal my buds down here. That's one thing with me whenever I play, I always try to look out for my teammates, you know, because you're not gonna win a team battle if you don't look after your teammates. Even in real life, that's the same case. You can't win a basketball or a football game if you just play for yourself. But when it comes to getting the rewards, screw them. I'm just gonna take it. I believe there was somebody back there. I'm not sure. Oh, and I missed that one. Alrighty, so a couple things I wanted to talk to you guys about. First of all, for those of you who follow me for my Epic Duel content, um, I'm kind of getting back into the game a little bit. Getting a little bit more active, especially since the recent updates. Since I had to pretty much help everybody who acts, um, to help them beat the new bosses. And that helping them beat the bosses also helped me to get the achievements, which helped me to get the 2 blue stars. And for those of you who have been following me for a while, you already know that I've been trying to get the 2nd blue star for a long time now. I believe. Oh, check this out. Screw what I was saying. Check out this play. I saw the guy coming. He's got all those supplies on. Heal my partner, and I set down a mine right there where I know he's gonna go after he takes the flag. So I retreat, and luckily I retreated just in time because he almost got me. So I look back up, and guess what? It says right there that he lost the flag. I look back up. This guy is up in the air, blown to bits. I enjoyed that. I had to slow it down for you guys. That was a pretty damn good play. A lot of times you don't have to force, oh man, right here. I tried to heal my partner, but I got stuck on the ramp. But anyways, you don't have to force, yourself into the enemy trying to kill them. Sometimes you got to use tactics. Sometimes it's good to retreat. Set up a claymore or a mine, whatever. Which is something I used to do a lot on Black Ops. I used to retreat a lot and set up claymores everywhere, pretty much. Even in games like what's it called, Time Shift. I don't think most of you guys remember Time Shift, but I was a beast in Time Shift, man. Oh man, in the multiplayer, I don't even think anybody plays it anymore online. But in the multiplayer, they had these types of claymores where it would be like a laser. It'll have a laser on it. And you could set the claymore anywhere. You could set it on, just like you set a claymore in Black Ops, and you can set it on the ground, on the ceiling, on the walls, on the door frame, on doors. You can set it on objects, anything you can toss it to, it'll stick to, and it'll shine a laser beam in the other direction, in the direction it's facing, and anything that touches that laser beam will trigger the bomb to go off. So what I would used to do is, start a custom multiplayer match, and I would get into it before anybody else spawned into it, and I'd just run around the map collecting these mines, these claymores, and then I'd set them up in every single doorway and around every single corner that you could possibly think of. And it would be like a one of those rooms in certain movies where you'd see lasers everywhere and people have to dance around them, just to get around them or whatever. So those spy movies. Anyway, it would be something like that. You'd see lasers everywhere, and if you bum a corner, you'd see a ton of lasers around that corner. if you ever get the chance to see it, if it doesn't blow you to smithereens, you know. But I'd have a load of those, a boatload of them, you know, just everywhere. And once somebody joins, sometimes they would take two steps and they run into one of the claymores, you know, and blow themselves to bits. You know, sometimes they'll just be running around the map looking for me, and by this time I'm high up on this thing in the middle of the map where they can't see me, but I can see them. You know, and sometimes I toss a grenade at them, which creates a huge bubble and slows them down, and then I'd shoot them up while they're slowed down in that bubble. You know, oh man, I could talk for days about that, but Time Shift was a pretty fun game. Pretty fun game, especially the multiplayer. Man, I don't know what happened to it. I guess, you know, not enough people played it. You know, and this was long before I started playing Black Ops. You know, long before. So back then, Time Shift was the thing to beat. And I can recall this one guy. Man, I forgot his name, but he was from somewhere in Mexico. You know, and he just continued to destroy me. I don't know how he was doing it, but whenever I would throw one of my grenades to slow him down, he would speed himself up and get away from me. And then he'd slow me down, and I couldn't figure out how to speed myself up. So he just demolished me for the entire, I guess, 5 hours that we were playing for, you know. And I got in a couple, you know, kills, but for the most part, I lost, you know, and it really pissed me off at the time because I couldn't figure out how he was doing it. At one point, I thought he was hacking, you know, but he was just that good, and he demolished me, and I never really got over that because I haven't met him since, you know, and obviously I stopped playing the game because I don't have the console anymore. I still have the game case, but somebody took the CD out and sold it like an a-hole. Um, and yeah, I don't have the game anymore. I don't have the console anymore, and definitely not the account that I used to have when I played against them. So that was pretty fun, man. Black Ops was, you know, fun as well in a similar sense. Mainly because I used to spawn camp people all the time, spawn trap people all the time, as well as camp with my sniper rifle everywhere. You know, anywhere there was a bush, I'd be there camping. You know, so um, unfortunately they got rid of all the bushes, all the good bushes, in Black Ops 2. So I didn't really enjoy that too much, especially because I was lagging all the time. You know, a lot of people have said it was because of the theater mode, why Black Ops 2 lagged so much. I don't really know, to be honest with you, but all I know is it pissed me off. Theater mode did not work for me when I was playing. Um, it would record the gameplay, but when I go back to view the gameplay, it wouldn't play it, you know? So that pissed me off a lot. Um, didn't really get accustomed to it quick enough because one, I was angry with the game, and two, you know, um, people were just making the game not as fun, you know. But I can't really blame them too much because, you know, maybe I just wasn't experienced enough with the game. And this was just when Black Ops 2 came out, by the way. So just to give you some perspective, it was right after it came out, you know. Oh man, look at all these mines on the floor. Somebody just died, theirs disappeared. But yeah, eventually the guy with the freeze weapon on the opponent's team, he's gonna come by and try to get up here, but he's gonna stumble on a couple of those mines and it's gonna blow him to bits. Have that, boy. Oh man, I love this spot right here. Oh, by the way, for those of you who play Tanki Online or you want to play it, um, just a quick tip: if you want to level up fast, get the Isida weapon that I'm using right now, because you get experience points whenever you get a kill or, you know, get an assist or whatever. Um, but you also get it when you heal your partners. you know, like I'm doing right now. You just saw up there that I got the experience points. So I recommend you guys get that so you can get experience faster. Because if you just use a gun, you're just gonna get, you know, points for killing or assists. You know, nothing for healing partners. So that's probably why I was able to rank up so quickly in Tanki Online. Because I started a few months ago, you know, and I'm already at warrant officer, you know, and that's pretty damn far up. Although I still got a long ways to go. Anyway, damn, it's been 15 minutes. Wow. Oh, he got three crystals. It's 30 right there. But yeah, as you'll see, I started off the game, if you can remember or rewind the video. Um, I started off the game with about 300 crystals and I worked my way up. And by the end of the game, I'm going to finish with 1,100, you know. So, and I only got about 300 or so for as a reward for us winning the game. Because of course we're going to win, you know. So the rest of them I ended up getting from running around catching crystals, you know. So I ended up getting about 800 or so from the entire battle. And like I said before, this was about an hour long, and honestly didn't even realize it was that long while I was playing, because I was playing in Google Chrome and it wasn't lagging as much as it would usually lag in Firefox. So I'm gonna have to start using Chrome from now on. Oh, this bastard over there with a shaft gun sniped me. Ugh. Oh man. Oh, this guy. I kind of, you know, gave him a little nudge that flipped him up, and then I just reduced him to bits. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna get owned right here. Yeah, it's gonna be later on when I end up, you know, getting the rest of them, getting the whole team pretty much. I went into beast mode later on. Well, yeah, figure of speech was messed up, tenses were messed up. Anyway, hold your horses. I believe someone's at the door, so let me go check. I'll be right back. Just enjoy the gameplay in the meantime. Alrighty. Never mind, that was the neighbors. They came home apparently. Oh man, I am tired. Getting crystals all day, boy. I love hanging out around here. Nothing but crystals. Oh, I think I saw another crystal. Oh, gonna go get it. There we go. Oh man. There's another crystal. So that's like 40 crystals in like, what was it, 20 seconds? Get that, boy. Yeah, I believe this is when I started demolishing their whole team. Yeah. Take that. Another crystal. You just can't stop it, man. Another crystal. I went in, man. Yeah, just keep spraying your thing right there. Here we go. Take that, boy. Take that. Just beasting on him, man. Come here. Oh, man. Let me sip on my juice. Throat's kind of dry talking so long. Ugh. And he flips over. Come here, boy. And then my partner flips me over. What an idiot. And then he goes and flips himself over like a dumb. Wow. You should kill yourself. Ah, that juice is delicious. Yeah, just blow me up, why don't you? Oh man, I am tired right now. Extremely tired. Alright, so what's going on here? Protecting my partner. He's got the flag, then he gives it up to another person. Man, I will not be doing more long commentaries like this because I don't really. I'd rather just talk for like 3 or 4 minutes, instead of talking for this long. Because in real life, I don't talk this long anyway. Even if I'm having a conversation with someone, it's usually just a 4 or 5 minute conversation. I'm not that talkative type of person. And I try to flip that guy over, and he didn't, but my partner still got him. Or I should say, with the help of my partner, I got him. Go on, boy. That's what you gotta do, man. Excuse me. Almost choked. Oh, give me those. Give me those, boy. But yeah, that's what you gotta do in Tanky, man. Sometimes you just gotta, if your partner got the flag, you just gotta get between him and the enemy, sacrifice yourself so he can go capture the flag, you know? And even in Black Ops, I used to do that. I'd be running with my partner, and then somebody starts shooting at him, and I turn around and let him keep running. Then I confront that person, and eventually, I mean, hopefully, he's gonna capture it. Oh, and then I get blown up. We all got blown up. Yeah, man. It's all about strategy, You can't just keep running when somebody's shooting at you. You can't just keep running and not shoot back, or not try to sacrifice yourself for the team. Well, I should say only in games you should probably do that. Because in real life, you don't have a respawn. You better retreat your butt somewhere else. Alright, I'm lagging right now. I'm not sure if it's going to be lagging when I'm producing the video, so I'm just going to keep doing a commentary. But right now, the video is lagged for me while I'm watching it, while I'm recording this. Anyways, now it's back. And I'm pretty sure you guys, when you're watching this, you're not going to see any lag whatsoever. You're going to be like, what the hell is he talking about? He's going crazy. Oh, man. And I got demolished. So yeah, the Issa man, it's one of my favorite weapons, for obvious reasons, as I explained earlier. But, sometimes I do use other weapons, mainly the shaft or the fire one. Oh man, that was the first one I upgraded because that was the cheapest to upgrade, and that I like it, but it's not good sometimes. It's good because when you use it on your opponents, they will keep getting damage even after you die. I know that was pretty loud, but even after you die, they'll keep getting damage, and you can end up getting a lot of kills after death, so if you see a group of them, you can just spray them with the fire, and eventually one or two or maybe all of them will die, oh, collecting my crystals, man. That's another thing with me in this game. Crystals come before partners, if I see a crystal fall and I see you need healing, I'm gonna get the crystal first, and then I'm gonna come to heal you, because when we're playing or when we're not playing, there's nothing you're gonna do that's gonna help me get crystals, so I might as well get my crystal now, and then I can help you whenever I can, because once the game's over, you're not gonna be able to help me. You feel me? But kind of glad games like ED don't have those type of features, where people would have to choose between certain things and their friends. But oh well, I mean, it does add a element of, fun to the game, I guess. Oh man, these poor guys. I kind of felt sorry for them. Kind of like how in Black Ops when somebody gets a swarm, in Black Ops 2, when somebody gets a swarm and the enemy team just gets so overwhelmed that they start rage quitting. I kind of felt sorry for these guys, but I'm glad they didn't start rage quitting. You know, I went after this guy and got demolished because I couldn't figure out how to get my turret. The turret. I couldn't figure out how to get that pointed at him. Because I was in such a panic. Ooh, man, that's a lot of them. And I'm gonna kill this guy. And I'm gonna kill this fool. Come here, boy. Oh, yeah, I think this is the part I demolished all of them. Well, those guys, yeah. Demolished, man. Heal my bud. And that's to be expected because the supply that I was using, oh, this is a stupid mistake I made. Went out too far. Anyway, the supply that I was using to increase my damage, it gives you double the damage that you would normally do. So it's to be expected that you can overwhelm the opponent if they're not using it, especially if they don't have the defenses. So yeah, I'm gonna just get destroyed. Yep, should have went for the fire guy first. Approaching the end, we got 4 more minutes and about 40 seconds or so. Excuse me. Tired, man. Been so tired ever since went outside doing some landscaping recently. Because usually I get sick. That's why I said in one of my last videos that I'm allergic to nature. Because I usually get sick whenever I do any type of landscaping or go outside for too long. But then, I started taking some medication while I'm going outside, like having nasal sprays and pills and stuff, Tylenols or whatever. But I usually don't like to take pills, mainly because they cause all sorts of side effects that would force you to go buy more pills. So I think that's just one of the tricks of the trade in the pharmaceutical business, in the pharmaceutical industry. That's just one of their little tricks to make more money, is to get people sick, because they want you to be sick. Don't get it wrong. They want you to be sick so you can buy more pills. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like to support that by, buying pills or whatever. But apparently the pills that was given to me by a family member, those did help the symptoms, although, I've had other side effects from it, but whatever, man. I mean, it's better than being sick all the time. So I had to give that up just to feel better. So yeah, I've been feeling a little bit better, but still exhausted, because for those of you who don't know, I know some of the staff know this, but for those of you fans who don't know, when I do have a lot of free time, my neighbors, specifically 2 of them, usually request that I do some landscaping for their properties. So it's 2 huge properties aside from my own. So it's extremely exhausting when I have to do all that. Especially when I don't yet have the drive-in mower or whatever. I have to be out there pushing the lawnmower and cutting down trees and all that. Extremely extremely exhausted. So because of that, been getting sick for quite a while, but getting better. Last time I did my own property, I didn't get sick because of the medication. So yeah, doing all right, man. This part, I got that guy, but then I was supposed to give the flag, and some other guy got me. Somebody got me. I just messed up right there, you know. But anyways, it's approaching the end of this video. Got about a minute plus of some pretty cool stuff. Damn it. Anyway, for those of you who are new here, probably following my Tanki Online videos, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. If you like the content anyway. Otherwise, peace, you know. Anyway, if you like the video, go ahead and like it. If you don't, get the hell out. Yeah, man. Go ahead. Let me know what you think in the comments of the gameplay or whatever, you know. And hopefully I can get back to you if it's something that I can get back to you about. With that said, man, I'm just gonna cut it short here. Those of you who follow me from Epic Duel stuff, you already know what to do. Gonna be sharing this on Twitter and stuff. So with that said, guys, this is King Draken. Enjoy this last play. You're gonna see right here, my partner kills him, bam, and then we capture it. Easy. 325. This is King Draken. Peace.